The Adventure category, sponsored by Cian Designs. A Galactic Trip to Earth, written by Kevin Ariasena. Far, far away, out in the galaxy, there lived little green and friendly aliens. They lived on the planet called Zather. One day, they found an unusual planet called Earth. They wanted to find all the data they needed about Earth, so they sent a robot called R21 to Earth. The robot had a circle-shaped head and a square-shaped body. It could pick up information that it saw and send it back to planet Zather. R21 was special because he could change into any machine he wanted. R21 had a bumpy journey to Earth as he crashed into asteroids, and when he finally crashed into a forest. After the crash landing, R21 got off his little pod, he went out and was really amazed to see Earth. He thought it was beautiful. When he was hiding the pod, he heard a noise, so he hid behind a tree. He saw a little boy. He wondered what it was or who he was. The little boy found a big hole in the ground and he wondered what had made it. Then the little boy heard a noise and it made a strange beeping noise. He looked round to see what was making it. Beep, 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 beep. R21 suddenly changed into a toaster. The little boy's name was Kevin, and he loved to invent new machines. He saw the toaster and took it home to his lab. When he went home, his mechanic police dog alarmed to let them know that something was at the front door. This was one of Kevin's inventions. Kevin's daddy is an engineer, and he wanted to be just like him, so he would take machines apart and put them back together to make new things. Kevin took a screwdriver to the toaster, and not knowing that it was an alien robot, the robot beeped loudly, beep, 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 and turned into himself. Kevin ran away from R21, and R21 ran away for Kevin as they were scared of each other. Then they peeped out from their hiding spots to see if the other person is there. Kevin knew that the robot was scared, and so he went to him and said, "Hi." The robot said in a nervous voice, "Hi, I am R21 from planet Zather. What's your name?" Kevin said, "My name's Kevin, and I'm from planet Earth. Who made you, and why are you here?" R21 said, "I was made by friendly aliens, and I am here to find out about this planet." Kevin screamed, "I knew there were aliens." Kevin asked R21, "What do aliens eat?" R21 said, "Newspapers. By the way, why do newspapers have words on them?" Kevin said, "So we could read them." R21 said, "You humans are crazy." Suddenly, Kevin's dad knocked on the door and R21 changed back into a toaster. Kevin's dad asked, "What's going on in here?" Kevin explained everything to his daddy, and Daddy couldn't believe Kevin. So R21 changed back to a robot and Kevin's daddy fainted. While they were in Kevin's lab, they heard a big explosion in the backyard. They ran to see what it was, but when they got to the backyard, they saw a robot, and that robot had red eyes. This robot was called R27, and R27 was an evil robot. The robot started attacking R21. Kevin wanted to help R21, but his daddy took him and ran into the basement. There was another spaceship hovering over them. It was another alien ship from a different planet. These aliens were red, big and angry aliens. The aliens flew away after they sent the big, angry and red-eyed robot. The little green aliens picked up a signal of R21 being damaged. Then they quickly put him back into battle mode. R21 started to attack the big red-eyed robot, and R27 started to fall into pieces. The green-friendly aliens sent a bigger robot because they were worried that a bigger angry robot would come and destroy R21. When everything was okay, R21 went looking for Kevin and his daddy. He found them hiding in the basement. R21 said, "The big red and angry aliens are our enemies, and they might have followed me to Earth, but don't worry, I'm here to protect you." The end.